Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another video on Happy RC Flyer here on YouTube. Today we have a treat for you. This is pretty much what we've all been dreaming for, those of us in the RC hobby, and especially those of us that enjoy flying around with FPV. And whether you want to put on a ground vehicle or in an aircraft, everybody's been dreaming of just a plug and play combo setup, kind of an all-in-one combo that you can just get, and you don't have to spend a long time. You don't have to have an engineering degree or have to spend a lot of hours configuring and setting up head tracker through your controller and all that stuff. But this is the combination. They've cracked the code, and I'm pretty excited. This is the Walksnail Avatar Head Tracker Kit. This is the combo. I ordered this directly from Caddex. And so we have the Walksnail Gogglss L. We have the Caddex head tracker unit. I think this is the GM3. This is the GM series, but I think this is the GM3. And then, of course, we have the Avatar, the Walksnail Avatar HD Pro Kit. And we'll get into it a little bit more. I don't want to get ahead of myself. We'll do an unboxing and we'll show you the first thoughts from an unsponsored perspective. So if you haven't done so already, please take the time to subscribe. Subscribing helps the channel grow and helps grow the hobby. So if you like that unsponsored, unbiased perspective on things, you've come to the right place. I don't make any money on the videos. I don't make any money on the products. If you see a link in the video description, it's just so you can help find the product that I'm messing around with and playing with and having fun. But there's no, I don't get any kickbacks. They're non-affiliated links, which means I don't even know if you purchase one. It doesn't benefit me if you do, and I don't lose anything if you don't. So if you just enjoy watching the videos and you don't buy anything, that's perfectly fine with me. I'm in it to have fun. Whether you view the videos or not, I still have fun. So I'm still having fun. I just like to share in the enjoyment that I have. So we're going to do an unboxing and first thoughts, but subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the bell icon if you want to get notified of future video uploads. We've got some new stuff on, some things that haven't been on video yet or on YouTube yet, and we got some upcoming projects that I haven't seen anybody else doing. So if you want to get notified first of those kind of things, then make sure you have notifications enabled. Drop a comment or a question, whether it's about this gear that I'm reviewing in this video or whether it's about something else RC related. I enjoy and play around and have videos on everything from giant scale to micro, from RC planes that are scale that you fly line of sight, to FPV stuff, to drones, to quads, to DJI stuff, to helicopters, ground vehicles, boats, pretty much everything RC. If it's RC related, I enjoy it. So maybe you have a question about something, might not be in this video, might be something else RC related. If I can help answer your question or help encourage you to get into it or give you a little bit of direction on something you need advice on, drop it in the comments. If you like the video, hit the thumbs up at the end. That helps the algorithm push out the video to other people that might enjoy it and find it interesting. And also share this video with someone that you think might enjoy it, whether they're in the hobby or you just think they might enjoy the videos. So let's get into it. Let's start off by opening the goggle kit here. Again, I ordered this from Caddex and ordered it directly from them. I know that you can purchase it from other dealers here in the US. I'm trying to think of some other places that you could order it that I have ordered stuff before from. I was going to order this from Get FPV. I think that they were out of stock. It was a pre-order item. I think Amazon might have it as well, but I can't remember if it was in stock. It was a pretty far out shipping date. So I just ordered it directly from Caddex, which is what you can do, and I'll put links for this in the video description. This is the Avatar HD Gogglss L. And this is designed to be more of a budget-friendly, at least from what I've gathered. This is supposed to be more of a budget-friendly option for people that want to get into Walksnail and don't really want to spend the money on Gogglss X. But mostly what I got it for is for head tracker setup. I have DJI setup with DJI O3 units, DJI V2 units. I have the V2 goggles. I have the Gogglss 2. I don't have any Gogglss 3. I may purchase some Gogglss 3, but I've been kind of waiting on them to fix the issue with Gogglss 3 and the O3 Air unit, which they just fixed, so I've heard. So that's really exciting. So I may upgrade those goggles, but I just wanted to try out Walksnail, check out the kind of range that they had. Again, was really drawn to it because they had the all-in-one combo pack for head tracker. So let's go ahead and open it up here, crack the wrapping, and check it out. So hope you guys have been out enjoying RC stuff and having a lot of fun. It's a brisk fall morning here in the US, and it's a lot of fun. Can't say I'm super excited about the snow, although I do enjoy flying RCs off of the skis and also enjoy ground vehicles and different things that have fun on the snow, but I've been enjoying the nice summer weather And the beauty of God's creation in the fall is just really a wonderful thing. So here it is, comes in this box, has some details about it. 1080p 60 FPS display, built-in 6-axis gyroscope, 4.5-inch screen. This is the digital system, the all-in-one. This is supposed to be considered like a box goggle, so I don't expect that it has. So in the box it says it includes the Gogglss. That's good. A cloth, a wiping cloth, a user manual, a power cable with the XT60 on it, and also a storage bag. So that kind of answers my question, because I was curious if it came with a battery, because this is just what I ordered, the combo kit. See if we can get it opened up. That's a good fit, but a little difficult to open. What I was going to say about the box goggle, when you buy the box goggle, if you need corrective lenses, that may be an issue for you. So check into that, or maybe if you have a friend that has the Walksnail goggle set up, if you can throw your eyes in it. If you need lenses, I don't wear glasses or contacts yet, probably will as I become older. That's just a thing that has to be commonplace for many of us. But I don't have to wear any goggles or corrective lenses. But if you do, check with someone else. Maybe I'll have some more information. Or if you have a question about it, I think there's some guys that answer the questions on how much of a corrective lens you can still get by with these goggles. So if you need corrective lenses, oh, sorry, that just opened all up and kind of fell all over the place. Got a little breeze here. Here's some basic instructions. The binding process is on the goggles there, and it just explains which buttons do which. A nice little case, and this is kind of interesting. I'm sure that this looks like a little cloth case, but it actually has like a velvet liner inside, almost like a little sleeping bag. So it has a liner and a little bit of cushion to it. So that's a nice touch. Here's the cord, just as they promised on the box. It's a regular DC connection, round DC connection with XT60. So I'm assuming that's how you power your goggles up. I wasn't sure how that was going to work, or if it came with a battery. I don't think I have any XT batteries with me today. So, wow, these goggles, just first impressions, again, unsponsored perspective. I had to pay for these with my own money. Nobody sent these to me to review, but they just look really small. I'm kind of skeptical that they're not going to be very comfortable because they're going to be so small. But you can kind of see how it's one glass all the way across, but it's two like kind of lenses, focus lenses, and it splits right in the middle, right where your eyes are. I just kind of want to see how they fit in. Not too bad. I am getting some light leakage around the side, so I might have to look into other options for goggle foam. I know I had to do that with DJI, and might have to do it with these. If you really press on them hard, you can take out the light leakage around the side, but that's kind of probably not going to work for me because it'll have to be pressed so tight. I do like the fact that it has plenty of room for my American nose, my American Indian nose. The DJI goggles too don't have a very good area right here for your nose, and these are definitely a lot better. These are a little stiffer than memory foam. It's almost like rubber, but yet it is foam, so it's a really stiff foam, or almost like a soft rubber. So it's not really that comfortable, but it's supposed to be the budget option. Unfortunately, I don't think that there's going to be much for us to show you on this because it doesn't come with a battery. I wasn't aware of that. I thought maybe it came with a rechargeable pack. I was going to purchase it either way. These goggles are currently $199 if you order these. Just the goggles by themselves are like $199. Here's a little head strap around the back. So we'll put these on, test them out. Yeah, they're not too bad. They feel a little heavy, and of course it depends on where you're going to mount your battery pack at. Maybe if I tighten the strap a little bit, it will. Maybe if I tighten the strap, it'll fit a little bit better. And then also, I wish they had better options. They have this set up to where, I guess you can kind of feed it through here if you want it tighter. I'm going to try to tighten it up just a little bit just to see how it fits. Yeah, it wants to sag down a little bit. And I'm having an issue with this rubber or the foam, the goggle foam, which I'm going to probably look into finding some aftermarket goggle foam. I had to do that with my DJI Goggle 2 for a long time. I didn't like the Goggle 2, didn't enjoy flying my Avata drone, but after I found aftermarket goggles, then I really enjoyed it. So I'm having trouble with that rolling because the goggles are a little heavier, and because they just kind of stick out farther than most goggles. As it presses on your face and as the weight of the goggles come in, it just kind of wants to roll it. So I might look into different goggle foams for that. I'm really kind of sad that it doesn't come with a rechargeable battery in here, because I'm not going to be able to power it on and show you guys very much. I do know that it has a little illuminated light across the front, which is sort of cool for style. We'll go ahead and put them in this bag and see how functional the bag is. The bag could be a little bit larger to fit in. You kind of struggle a little bit to get it in the opening of the bag, but once it's in there, that's not too bad. I mean, for a box goggle, that's pretty impressive. I might check on getting a hard case. I like a hard case because I end up kind of tossing my stuff around when I take a bunch of RC gear with me in the vehicle. So it might be nice to have something to protect it a little bit. Maybe some place where you can put your goggle and your goggle battery in, and it's not going to get damaged. So let's just set this aside over here and put this over here, and let's get into this. Let's get into the gimbal. This is the GM series gimbal, and this is the GM part number GM300, and I believe it's the 6-axis gimbal. Yeah, it is the GM3. So it comes with saran wrap. Makes you feel important, like you're opening something brand new. Nice little box. I do like the boxes. You know, boxes and everything, but it does help you feel like you're opening something that's of quality. Here, we open that up. It's got a little piece of foam in there. It's got a little instructional manual, just a basic instructions. Tells you the difference between the GM1, GM2, GM3. Tells you some basic parts, where you're going to mount it. It has a little QR code to take you to the guide. On the back, it has a wiring diagram, which is really nifty, so you're going to want to hang on to that. It tells you where you hook up your VTX, your RX, your TX, your ground, your PWM 1 through 4. That's for the GM2. Let's see, GM3 has PWM 1 through 4, TX, RX, ground, and VCC 7 through 26 volts. So that's nice that they have options there on your voltage, so you're not too picky. Don't want to blow all our trash around. Here we are, comes packed in the foam, which is really nice, especially when they're shipping from a long ways. Let's go ahead and remove this. And there it is. How cute is that? It has really good range of motion. Look at that. It turns almost, I don't know if you can see that, but it turns almost around backwards. It really does. If you had it on an airplane, you could probably look back and see the rudder of your airplane. And let's see the range of motion. We have almost backwards up and down. Look at the range on that. Now, I don't know if it actually turns that far, but that's the physical range of motion. So that would be with the camera pointed straight back at the camera that we're filming with. And then here's if you point it up, so it would be pointed like back this direction. And if you point it all the way down, it would be pointed down like that direction, so almost a 45-degree down. Maybe not quite a 45-degree down, but a little bit past 90, a little bit past straight down. So there would be in the middle position. I don't know if you're able to see that very well on camera. And then for rotating, if that's looking straight at the camera, we're able to rotate this way. So able to look back. It'd be looking back this direction past my ear, and the other way on the other side. So that's impressive. If it really actually rotates that much when it functions through control, that's going to be really good range of motion. So has these little rubber boots. I don't know if you're able to see that, but it has these little rubber shock absorbers, and so you mount it on these 4 bolts on both sides, and then these mounts have little rubber bushings on them to absorb the shock and bounce it around. So if you wanted to mount it in a vehicle, a ground vehicle, has the quick little plugs on the back. Here is your camera cable for your Walksnail unit, and if I understand correctly, you're not able to mount just any Walksnail unit on this. I might be wrong about that, and if I am, I'll do a little homework and I'll put something in post-production on the screen telling you the compatibility if I can find that out, but I haven't found a whole lot of information. These are relatively new. They've been out for a little bit. There's a few reviews out from people I think that had them sent to them, so like sponsored reviews, but some very good information out already. This is just kind of my first look at it. So it comes with a couple cables, and those are going to be to plug in your control cables back here, and then of course it has the diagram, tells you which color, because there's white, purple. Is that purple? There's white, blue, green, yellow, gray, white, black, and red on one cable, and then of course different cables. So a lot of cords there for a lot of different control and gimbal functions, so that'll be kind of exciting. So let's go ahead and put that back in, and just kind of wanted to open all of these up on camera so you guys could see them and see what we're working with. And I'm not going to tell you what I'm planning to install this in. Maybe you can take some guesses, drop some ideas in the comments what you think that I purchased this for, what you think I might be mounting it in. I already have some plans for this, which is why I purchased it, but I'd like to hear your guys' idea. I always enjoy hearing from the RC community, so even if it's criticism, I can take that. It's part of learning and growing, and we all have learning and growing to do. So whether it's criticism or questions, ideas, whatever it is, I enjoy hearing it. So again, this is the Walksnail Avatar, yeah, I almost said Aviator. Avatar HD Pro Kit, and it says the dual antenna. So I don't know if they make a single antenna Pro Kit, but they're specifying that has dual antenna, so probably for diversity. This is probably a direct competitor to the DJI 03 unit. I'm having trouble getting this open. It's packed so well, I might have to rip it, which is okay because we're not really planning on keeping it in the box, but I do like to open it up. That's not wanting to open up very well. Okay, well, we'll just cut the back off of it. Oops. Just don't want to damage anything inside. Wow, might need to put a new blade in my pocket knife. It's pretty wimpy. As my dad would say, that's a butter spreader. Anyhow, we're not opening it too professional-like, but that's what happens. The raw content. Here it is. Nice little padded case, so it protects it against any vibrations, and you can see it's even tight enough that it won't just fall out. We have our antennas in here, which is really cool. They look very similar to the DJI 03 antennas. I wonder if they're linear polarized as well. So there's your dual antennas, one facing each direction. I assume that they're the same and interchangeable. Here's the air unit and the camera. Let's see if we can get the camera out without damaging the cord. It's packed in there really tight, almost too tight, but I'd rather have it too tight than flopping around loose. Guys, I don't know if you can see that, but that is super, super thin. That's really impressive. Compared to the DJI 03 unit, you know, the 03 unit's probably going to be like 2 or 3 times that thickness. And I don't remember what the size is here on the mounting bolts. Let's see if it says. Oh, there's some destructions in here. Let's see what the destructions say. Maybe it'll tell us the mounting bolt size. Let's see. I don't see anything right off. One side is Chinese and one side is English. 25 by 25 mounting holes. I want to think that the DJI 03 air unit is 30 by 30 if I remember correctly. Maybe I'll put that in post-production. It does look like it has 2 bolt holes here. I'm not sure if one is for mounting and the other one is just for the case. I'm guessing so. But there's some options. I kind of wish I had my calipers with me to measure this exactly, but it has threaded on that side. I think that's the mounting size, so I think, what did I just say it was? 20 by 20? 25 by 25, so I'm assuming that's what that is. And I'm interested to see if this will get warm, if it'll need a cooling unit, fan, to cool it or not. And then there's the Caddex camera, which a lot of us would be familiar with. Caddex cameras. They've been making cameras for a long time. They made them for DJI. They made them for the V2 air units, I think. They make a lot of interchangeable and replacement cameras. Comes with this little rubber lens protector. I don't know much about the field of view on this particular camera, but I don't know if it's has focus options or not. But anyway, yeah, so that's pretty impressive. There's that. Getting a little sidetracked here, got to stay focused. There's the mounting screws, a lot of different little size screws in there. And then here we have a Type-C mount bracket, or a Type-C adapter to some sort of little micro connection. I'm assuming it's to activate this, or maybe to pull the footage off of this. You know, I'm not sure if this has, maybe somebody knows, or maybe I'll put it in the comments. I'm not sure if this has an SD card slot, or maybe it just has onboard memory. Let's see if we can figure that out, because it even had an SD card slot, but I don't see that right off. Tells you which port to configure it on. It's probably for a quadcopter course. Let's see, connect the VTX power to the goggles. How to bind it. Antenna. I don't see anything about the built-in memory. Hope it has a built-in memory. I know that the goggles do have an SD card slot, and we'll do a more in-depth review on the goggles once we get a battery to power them up, and once we get this all connected. Or maybe we'll do a video on connecting it for the first time. But I just kind of assumed that it came with the battery, so it was my my lack of understanding there. But I'm not sure if this comes with built-in memory or not. I thought it came with some built-in memory. I hope it does, because I really like capturing the footage right off of the air unit. But anyhow, there you go, guys. There it is, the Avatar head tracker kit. Basically, I was going to say everything you need, but as far as I know, it's everything you need except for you know, something to mount it to, and then of course your batteries for your goggles. And so we'll get into it a little bit more later on, but I wanted to do an unboxing and kind of showcase some first thoughts on this setup. Be looking for this. Again, drop your ideas that you might have for what you think I'm going to mount this in, and I'm not going to answer whether you're right or not, or whether you're close to guessing what I'm going to put it in. I have some ideas, and then I'll keep it a secret until we get to showcase it. Maybe we'll do an install video or something. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the bell icon if you want to get notified of future videos like this and other things. And drop a comment or question, as we mentioned already, an idea, maybe what you think, your guess on what you think I'm going to mount this in, if I should put it in, or what do you think I should put this in? You guys have seen some of the stuff I have on the YouTube channel. You've seen some of the aircraft and boats and vehicles and stuff that I have. Maybe you haven't seen too many vehicles. I got to do some more vehicle videos pretty soon. I've been messing with some vehicles, some RC trucks and stuff behind the scenes. But anyhow, drop a comment or question if you have one. Like the video if you like the content, and share it with a friend that you think might enjoy it. We'll catch you in the next one. Thanks for watching.